semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Spins away from defenders. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back hits behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll give it to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They need a yard here at third down to keep this opening drive going. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Quick throw caught on the left side. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. QB decides to keep it here. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The gain makes it second and medium. Direct snap to the back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Bringing pressure, and it falls incomplete. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the runner takes off to his right. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return.
Good shit, bro. I ain't see that nigga.
Oh, how I love
Damn.
the big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
With the catch, it's Haynes. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tough running there. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the first quarter of play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They're going to run it. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's King. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
It's a shotgun run call. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The Yellow Jackets looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it. Gets
some space around the 30. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. And he fires the football to the right side. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Back to pass. It's King. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Not much on that play, brought down short. And the Yellow Jackets will crank up the tempo. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, and a chance at a big play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And now the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. He eludes the rush. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just a great job overall by this defense. They had him surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised with that kind of pressure. They weren't able to come up with a sack. Now, give a little bit of credit to the quarterback for his ability to escape that pressure. But, boy, if you're this defense, you can come up with more plays like that. It's going to be a great day for you.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. Gain moves into the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's King. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's running out of time here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's caught from inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Evans. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. To throw, it's King. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening.